This is the Bobcat News. Working hard to keep you informed. At Baldwin Creek Elementary, every Bobcat matters, every day.
Konnichiwa, Bobcats. It's Easton here.
Hi, Easton.
Hi.
Hello, Bobcats. I'm going to start us off with a riddle. What is easy to lift but hard to throw?
Haney and Evan, who are the feature students for this week?
Hi, Bobcats. I'm here with Emma Murray, the 4th grade feature student. What books do you like to read?
I like to read Fablehaven and Inkheart.
What do you like to do outside of school?
I like to dance and read.
How do you think you demonstrate the Bobcat traits?
Being kind and respectful and helping out my teachers.
Thank you.
Hi, Bobcats. I'm here with this week's feature student, Jackson Vincent. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read the Septimus Heap series and Keeper of the Lost Cities.
Nice. What do you like to do outside of school?
I like to ride my bike when it's not super snowy. I like to read books, and I like to play with my family and my dog.
Nice. And how do you think you demonstrate the Bobcat traits?
I think I'm quiet and respectful in the halls, and I don't disrupt other classes.
Great. Bye, Bobcats. Thank you, Jackson.
Welcome.
Hallway transitions have been very distracting for other classes, so make sure to walk and be quiet. No one is going to talk with Mrs. Robinson to see what advice she can give us.
Hi, Bobcats. Today we're doing an interview on hallway transitions. So, why is it important to use good hallway transitions during Power Up and other times?
Well, because there are other classes going on all around the building. So when we have transitions in 5th grade, there are 4th grade classes happening. And what happens is when there's lots of noise or running, it distracts the students who are in the process of learning. And it also interrupts teachers' instruction. So I have it happen right here because I'm in the corner here, and as transitions happen and kids are coming back either from recess or they're going to power up times, my students often will turn around and they'll stop in the middle of what we're doing to see who's in the hallway. It also interrupts my instruction because then I end up stopping. And that's disrespectful, right, to everybody's learning, and we don't want to do that. So it's important that when we're transitioning that we're at a 0.
Yeah. So, what should we do if someone else is being disruptive to learning?
I think if you're in the hallway and somebody that you're with is being disruptive, just a quiet reminder, maybe just a, hey, like, it's quiet, we're in the quiet zone, we need to be walking quietly. You might even just give a signal, right? And if that doesn't work, then I say it's something that you have a conversation with your classroom teacher so they can follow up with that student, right, if they don't respond to you. Yeah. I always think, though, one thing I want to just add, Nolan, is that modeling appropriate behavior yourself is like the best example, right? Just showing a good example of how to conduct yourself in the hallway. So if we can all remember, if we see somebody else doing it, not engaging with them is really important.
Okay. And is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, I think that we have started from the beginning of the year working on transitions, right? We started learning how to do that. And I know as the year has as we've gone by, as time has gone by, we've gotten a little looser with how we conduct ourselves in the hallway. And so just remembering, like going back to the beginning of the year, let's re-practice how we behave in the hallway so we aren't interrupting or disrupting somebody else's learning.
Okay, thank you. Bye, Bobcats.
Let's see what Beckham has to tell us about the sports this week.
Hi, Bobcats. Beckham here. The gymnast state meet was this weekend. I will get you the results next week. The soccer players are busy in the gym, hoping to soon be out in the fields. Keep it up, soccer players. This weekend, the wrestlers had a tournament in Riverton. I will get you the results next week. Chloe Mori just competed in a jiu-jitsu tournament in Cheyenne last weekend. She had to compete in a higher weight class and in a higher age group. She placed second and third and did really well. The Taekwondo students have a test this weekend. They will be trying to earn a higher belt. Good luck on your challenge. Owen Hamilton is headed for North Dakota for a hockey tournament with the Wyoming team he plays with. Good luck, Owen. That is all I have for sports this week. If you are competing in an activity that you would like to have mentioned on the news, please be sure to tell me. Bye, Bobcats.
Carmen will be telling us about the weather this week.
Hello, Bobcats. The weather is still pretty cold, and you should dress in layers for the cold mornings and warmer afternoons. We should get to the weather. On Monday, the high will be 33 and the low 19, with a partly cloudy sky and a 5% chance of precipitation. On Tuesday, we may have some snow showers in the morning with a high of 37 and a low of 22. There's a 34% chance of precipitation. On Wednesday, we will have rain or snow showers with a high of 34 and a low of 23. There's a 55% chance of precipitation. On Thursday, it is mostly cloudy with a high of 33 and a low of 18, with a 24% chance of precipitation. And lastly, on Friday, we will have a high of 34 and a low of 18. There is a 14% chance of precipitation. The snow is melting, and be very careful on the snow or you will fall in. Bye, Wildcats. Have a good spring break.
Are you excited to have spring break next week? Selby and Hannah will be talking about spring break with kids around the school.
Hi, Selena.
Hi.
Do you have any traditions during spring?
No, not really. I mean, like, I just stay home all day and just, like, sleep in. And, yeah, that's probably, like, all I do for spring break.
That sounds nice. Thank you.
Hi, Hannah.
Are you seeing anybody over the break?
Yes, I'm going to Arizona to visit my grandma.
That'll be fun. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, Valentine. Do you have any plans for spring break?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Summer Lights On or go see some of my cousins and family and stuff.
Thank you.
Hi, Jenna. Are you going anywhere for spring break? And if so, where?
I'm going to Nebraska to see my grandparents.
Nice. Thank you.
Do you need an activity to do during spring break? Chloe and John have something pretty interesting they will show you how to make.
Hello, Bobcats. Today we're making homemade chalk. What you're going to need is 2 cups of cornstarch. You can use a muffin tin, but we're using Dixie cups. And some type of large container. And a whisk.
So we're going to use one big tub to mix the cornstarch and the water, and 4 different tubs to make 4 different colors of chalk. We can also use forks to mix and spoons to mix in the dye.
You're also going to need 2 cups of water.
Okay, let's get to it.
First, you're going to take your 2 cups of cornstarch and dump it in. Be careful when you're doing this because it does make a mess. And then the water next.
Yeah, and now we're going to pour in the water.
Then, Bobcats, you're going to take your whisk and mix it up. Make sure you stir it extra good and get the corners well.
Okay, now we're going to add the cornstarch water to the 4 different tubs and add in the food coloring.
They're all pretty equal. You're going to open your food coloring and put a few drops in it.
Okay, now you use the spoons to mix. Now we're going to put the cornstarch water into our cups and fill them halfway to make the chalk.
Remember to do it slowly, Bobcat, so you don't make a mess. So now we wait 12 hours for our chalk to dry.
Hopefully we have chalk tomorrow. The chalk didn't really work out, it separated into water and cornstarch. If we pour it out and let it harden, we probably can get chalk, but let's give it a few more days.
Hello Bobcats, we're making a spring treat today.
The ingredients you need are M&Ms, snapped pretzels, and white melting chocolate. If you don't have white, you can use dark chocolate or milk chocolate. So let's get to it.
So first, Bobcats, you're going to want to take your pretzel and put one chocolate on it. You don't want to melt it completely. You want it to be just softened enough.
We're going to take 7 M&Ms and put 1 in the center and 6 around it. You'll want to let it sit for a little bit to wait for the chocolate to harden. This is what the final product might look like.
Here are the reminders for this week. Please remember that you should not have any food on the playground. Show good integrity and follow this rule to keep your playground clean.
Be careful on the playground when walking to and from school. There's a lot of ice due to the melting and freezing.
Tuesday, March 21st is the last day for Tech Club.
The Blazing Bobcats climbing reward is scheduled for Thursday afternoon.
Friday, March 24th is a makeup day for our last snow day. School will be dismissed at 1 o'clock.
Keep checking those lost and found for your items. Keep reading to reach your AR goals. Keep walking or running to earn your Blazing Bobcat miles. Let's go back to the riddle. The answer is a feather. Have you ever tried throwing a feather, Easton?
I have. A feather is really hard to throw. See you, Bobcats, and have a fantastic rest of your week.
Sayonara, Bobcats. We will see you after spring break.
And all of my friends are in this place, but I can't stop the smile on my face, 'cause I'm happy. I'm happy you're in this place.